Hello, hello, good evening. It's adventure night again. Cerebus is in here. He's telling me that he's very excited for this game. Should get this thing loaded. I'm gonna get some music going here too. There we go. Hey, Scoop Jessica. Yeah, you like these nights, don't you? So we're playing High-Res Adventure. I think we're at number 4 from 1981. It is hey, Scoop Joey. It is Ulysses and the Golden Fleece. I know almost nothing about this game, except, of course, the subject matter is pretty familiar, I guess. Hey, Froyog. So, while we're waiting for this to boot up, of course, we'll do some business here. Remember, we're here to raise money for Extra Life. We're at $1,900 raised for the year. When we get to 2,000, we're doing that Shinobi Marathon, so please, please, please donate if you can. And if you do, remember, you can pick a game from the stream list for a Thursday night stream upcoming. So yeah, please donate if you can. Also, remember, all money raised by this channel goes to Extra Life as well, which is mainly subscriptions. And if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can subscribe for free for 1 month. But remember, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you need to re-up that subscription every month. We're down to 27. Numbers are going down a little bit, so let's get the subs happening. Hey, Mook. All right, we're gonna start the timer now. We're still waiting. Oh, look, we have to switch to side B. This is a first for this stream. So we're going to switch to side B and press return. Let me know if the... Oh, wow, that booted up really fast. Let me know if the music is okay, if the sound is okay. And remember, please help out if you feel the need. Hang on one sec here. I gotta fix my headphones. Apparently, I'm on a 3-way road in a small town in ancient Greece. There's a store to the west with a fence next to it. Hey, Mook, thanks. You got a lot of games to select. You've selected a lot of games recently. All right, we're gonna go. We're in ancient Greece. I'm not gonna go into the store just yet because I have checked an FAQ on this a little bit. We're gonna go south, maybe. You are on the outskirts of a small town. A road leads north and west. You see a castle in the distance to the west. All right, we're gonna go west. Oh, sorry. Hey, Keenad. Another one of these. You are in the King's Vineyard. The road leads east and west. We're gonna keep going west. Hey, Cerebus, all of my early PC games were played in Scarlet Monochrome. Yeah, Keenan, I think it's kind of fun to see these slowly get better. You're facing outside the King's Castle, facing west. So we're going to go west again. Well, hello. You're in the entry hall of the King's Castle. There's a guard here. An exit to the east. Talk guard. Guard asks, "Are you Ulysses?" Yes. Good. The king is expecting you. I will escort you. I think you had better bow. That is, of course, I was just going to say, similar to King's Quest. Thanks, Soup Jessica. Really appreciate that. Please pick a game in the stream list. This is very similar to King's Quest, where it says bow. Remember, the very first King's Quest, when you meet King, whatever his name is, you have to bow as well. Bow. King accepts this humble gesture and says, "There is a legendary fleece of gold far off to the north. I give you some gold and silver and a ship to complete your voyage and return home with the fleece. You take the gold and silver, then the guard escorts you back out of the palace. Before that happens..." Oh, too late. Oh well. gonna say I should have gotten a screenshot of that. Alright, so we're facing west. You just want to go east. Look at that vineyard. We go east again. The store was at the start screen, right? Okay, we're going on a three-way road in a small town in ancient Greece. There is a store to the west with a fence next to it. Let's go west. Now, I want to say that Roberta Williams did not have anything to do with this game as well, just like the last one we played. You're in a store, and there are doors to the east and north. There's a sign here. Read sign. Mix or match any 7, 1 bag of silver. Wax, sword, wine, wood, lantern, leather, flint, and rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I already know that the lantern's the thing I don't need. The game is so self-aware it knows it's set in ancient Greece. Okay, buy... I'm gonna go buy wax. Buy 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Buy sword. Thanks, Shy Smile. Buy wine. Buy wood. Buy leather. Buy flint. This is tedious. Buy rope. So I'm going to pay man. You can't afford any more. The storekeeper thanks you and takes a bag of silver. Doors and I'm already looking at an FAQ. Probably just tear through this baby. There are doors to the east and north. There's a gold coin here. You are in an alley in a small village. There's a tavern to the north and a store to the south. Get coin. Keenad, you are a good big brother. Let's go north. Ha! Hang on a sec, we're going to snip this, just in case. There we go. There are lots of choices, Scoop Cheska. Take your time. We've got over an hour. We're in a small tavern. Sometimes sailors wait here, hoping for work. There are doors to the south and east. Look, men. They look rugged. Good to have on your side. Get crew. Several men rush forward. I think one of them is Hercules. Hercules. And take your bag of gold. You now have a full crew. Your crew is following you. There are doors to the south and east. Well, I came south, so I came from the south, so we're going to go east. Hercules, CJ, and Big Boss. There seems to be a bottle floating here. Your crew is following you. You are on some docks. You see a tavern to the west and an ocean to the north. The road leads to the south. There is a guard here. Talk guard. He asks, do you have permission to pass from the king? Can I get that bottle? The game tells me to go south, so the facts telling me to go south. Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Scoop Joey, thank you so much. Man, hopefully I'm going to be able to go back and find all your requests tonight. This is a good night for subscriptions. Small three-river road in a small town in ancient Greece. There's a store to the west. Yeah, I knew that one. Okay, so we're going to southeast again. Ooh. You're in a lush green forest. That is green. That is an almost overwhelming amount of green. Hey, Closet Ninja. South. Apex for the Xbox. Good choice. I love that game. That game's so cool. You actually you're designing and running a car dealership / racing team. Or a car developer, I shouldn't say that. A car maker. I'm in a forest. I'm going to keep going south. Scoop Joey, I think I'm going to, by the time yours rolls around, I'm going to buy Golf Story. It gives me a good excuse to finally buy it. I'm in a forest again. East. Kina, that sounds like fun, though. I mean, it's still a lush green forest. I'm getting pretty lost here. I'm wandering in a forest. Now it's just telling me I'm wandering in a forest. Oh, and the FAQ is not steered me wrong. There's a chest here. But I'm lost in a forest. Alright, get chest. West. I'm lost in a forest. South. They still lost? Nope, now I'm just in a lush green forest. I'm gonna go west again. I'm still in a forest. North. Oh, Mook, that irritated me so much. Hamilton's such a crybaby. If he had hit Ferrari, he'd be going on and on about how it was a racing incident. I'm still in a forest. Going north again. Yeah, it's really cool to see, right, Scoop Joey? I mean, remember the first game was just black and white stick figures. West. The crew is following me. They just got lost in the woods with me. That is pretty cool. Yeah, Mook, it was super nice to see that race at the end. all four cars separated by like 2 seconds. It was amazing. That I wish that's what F1 needs its races to be. Corpse Killer. All right, Corpse Killer. Sweet. I won't remember any of that, but I'll go back and read. I'll go back and check the stream archive later. Okay, so we're gonna go north to the docks. Oh wait, we're going north. And we're back at the docks. So we're going to try to get Bottle. The crew's still following me. Give coin. You're attempting to bribe a guard? I'm just doing what the fact's telling me. Yes, I'm attempting to bribe a guard. The guard accepts the bribe. And gives you a map. My crew's still following me. Going east again. Keenan, all you missed was me bribing a guard. Oh, look at that boat. It's a pretty good boat. Wish you could see the whole thing. I'd take that as an image. Oh, Keenan, AH3 Thunderstrike. I loved that game, and it has an amazing soundtrack. So good. Early core Sega CD game. Core Graphics did some fantastic Sega CD games. They did really great 3D stuff. Getting on the ship. Oh, man. I wonder if Jason's in my crew. I'm on the deck of a ship. We're going to go to the ocean. See if there's any cake. This looks familiar. We're in the ocean. We're not on the ocean. We're in the ocean. Alright. I thought it was Ulysses. Going north. And now we're going west. I don't know how you'd ever know to do any of this, but I'm following instructions now. An albatross swoops down close to your ship and drops a bag. I didn't even look at the map. Get bag. Yeah, Keenad. That's what I was thinking. Gonna move east. I'm already lost in the ocean. Now I'm just in the ocean again. South. I'm still just in the ocean. And east again. A giant condor has flown off course and slammed into your mast, killing itself and falling to your feet. Okay, I'm in the ocean. Get condor. I've never seen Jason and the Argonauts. Although, you know, I know that they're a CFL team. Alright, we're going to move east again. You are approaching a hurricane facing east. Through the storm, you can barely make out an island. All right, I got a bunch of directions to follow here, so I'm just gonna do it. North. I've never seen that Cerebus. I'm in the ocean. North again. East. My God. South. This is crazy. West. South. West. South. It has to redraw the exact same screen every time, or maybe the waves are different. East. North. East. North. East. Oh, Keynet, it almost definitely is. And east again. We're at the island. Let's see what happens when I look at the map. From storm, oh wow, look at that. From storm, go N2 EI S or N2 E1 S1 W1 S1 W1 S1 E1 N1 E1 N1 E2. That's rough. Go island. We're on the island of storms. Your crew stays behind. You are on the beach of the island of storms. You see a cave in the distance to the north. Your ship is anchored offshore. What I love is that you get to all these images, like you can tell they have no way to do real text in these images, so everything is clearly, like, it seems like it's hand-drawn almost with a mouse. It's hilarious. I never saw Clash of the Titans either. Okay, we're gonna go east. I'm in a jungle. South. Not Harryhausen movies. I'm wandering in the jungle. There's a bridle here, just in the middle of the jungle. You know, it's where you keep your bridles usually. I'm lost in the jungle. Well, we're gonna get that bridle. Oh man, I could talk to Grassy. Okay, we're lost in the jungle now. We're gonna go east. These are pretty lush though. We're just in a jungle now. We're not lost anymore. We're gonna go south. Oh, Donairs. Love me a Donair. I'm in a jungle. I'm gonna look at the hole in the tree. There is a small pile of sparkling dust here. I'm in a jungle. Get dust. Mook, you gotta experience a Donair, but really the only way to do it is to come to Halifax. The only way to experience a proper Donair. We're gonna go north. Excuse me. We're in a jungle. We're gonna go west. We are lost in a jungle. North once. I'm wandering in a jungle. North twice. Remember, the cave was to the north. I'm in a jungle. North 3 times. North 4 times. If God was a food, it would be a donair. You are lost in a jungle. You see a cave on a mountain to the north. We're going to go north again. Feels weird that it says I'm lost when I finally see a landmark. You're at the base of a large mountain. You see a cave high up on top. We're going to go up. Yeah, service, you just don't get it with onions. You're atop a large mountain. There's a cave to the north. We're going to go north. You hear a faint bubbling noise from somewhere deep in the tunnels. You are inside a cave. There are dimly lit tunnels leading north, east, and west. There's an exit to the south. We're going east. You're in a tunnel. Paths run north and west. We're going to go north. Mook, yeah, it's kind of like a gyro, but it's not the same. Donair, I find donair meat is a little spicier, and donair sauce is sweeter. You're in an open room. There's a spring here. So we're gonna get note. Oh, apparently there's a note in the bottle. Okay, you're in an open room. There's a spring here. Get water. Okay, I'm in an open room. There's still a spring here. Now we're going south. And we're going north. Oh yeah, Froyog, you'd be right in the right area. Your trailer park boys pilgrimage. Where did I go to? South, north. Okay, in a tunnel. There appears to be a pit in the floor. We're gonna go down. You're in an underground passageway. There's a hole in the ceiling and a path leading south. Phosphorus lines the walls. That's interesting. Yep, donair pizza's also fantastic. Okay, so we went down. We're gonna go south, because that's the only way to go. Oh, sorry. South. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, south, and east. We're going east. Yeah, you really need to be on the east coast of Canada for a good donair. That's the only way. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead west and south. There's an underground stream to the east. Okay, we're gonna go south. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, west, and east. So we just went south. We're going east. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, south, and west. Going south again. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, east, and west, and it looks like there's something on the floor. Okay, we're going east one more time. See, you guys all need to come to Halifax and experience Donairs. I'll get CJ to talk about it. CJ came to my wedding, well, 12 years ago now, 12 or 13 years ago. And that was the big thing, was we had to get Donairs. And he loved them. You're in an underground passageway. A path leads west. There's a deep fjord to the east. There are 2 rocks on the other side, close together. So we're going to tie leather, which we bought at the beginning of the game. I love Tim Hortons too. I don't know that I'd eat any food from there. To what? To leather. Weird. Okay, you bind the leather straps securely together. Still in an underground passageway. I love Tim Hortons, but I don't drink coffee, so there's that. Throw leather strap. Okay, throw leather. You throw the straps and they span the fjord, lodging securely between 2 rocks on the other side. Okay, so now we're moving east. We're still moving. You safely hoist yourself across the fjord. As soon as you cross, the straps come loose and fall into the fjord, lost forever. You're on an underground passageway. A path leads north. There's a deep fjord to the west. Okay, so we're going north. Oops. I can't drink coffee. I don't like the taste of it, but I will eat coffee crisps, no problem. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead south, east, and west. I'm gonna go east. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, south, and west. We're gonna go north. Oh, Scoop Jessica. Coffee crisp. Go find it. It's Canadian chocolate bar. So good. So good. And if you don't find it, tell me before Scoop Fest if you're going to be there. I'll bring you one. There's a dragon here. Okay, I gotta snip this dragon image. Hang on one sec. We're going to save this as desktop. Ulysses 1. They used to have a great ad campaign where they'd say, "How do you like your coffee?" One person would say, "How do you like your coffee?" The other person would say, "I like my coffee crisp." Alright, there's a dragon here. I think he means business. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, east, and south. Well, we're going to give our gems to the dragon. The dragon takes the gems and smiles. Dragons are very greedy. He likes the way the stones glisten. Is that the way you spell glisten? Yeah, I guess it is. It's weird to see it all capitalized. He happily walks away. Wax sword. I think that was wax and a sword. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north, east, and south. Alright, well, we're going east. I'm tired of saying you're in an underground passageway. You are in an underground passageway. Paths lead north and west. We're going north. Oh, really? Yeah, that's pretty funny service. I would have too. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead south, east, and west. Well, let's go east. Yes, the wax sword melts if you get near flames. Paths lead north, south, and west. We're going north. Oh, we're out of the underground passageway. You're standing before a great canyon. There's a path leading south. Okay, time to pluck the feathers from that condor. Get feathers. Hey, I wonder... Oh, am I going to make some wings? I'm going to make some wings. Make wings. With what? With feathers. And what? And wax. Using some wax and feathers from the giant condor, you fashion some beautiful wings. You're standing before a great canyon. There's a path leading south. Well, I mean, what else are we going to do but fly? You leap over the edge of the canyon and soar gracefully to the far edge. So clearly, Odysseus is every character from Greek mythology in this game. You're in an underground passageway. There's a large fjord to the east. There's a hole here with a rock next to it. Well, let's get the rock. Oh, did it drop my reins? It says there's some reins here now. Oh, there's more reins. Get reins. Oh, wait, did I... Spelled reins wrong. I got bridle earlier. Okay. Did I spell reins wrong there, or is that just an American way to spell reins? You're in an underground passageway. There's a large fjord to the east. There's a hole here with a rock next to it, except the rock's gone. Now we're going to move down. They were under the rock, yeah. Underground passageway. A path leads west. There's a hole in the ceiling. We're going to go west. Yeah, it is a different type of rain. You're right. I knew I was wrong. In an underground passageway, paths lead north, east, and west. Well, let's go west again. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead south and east. Let's go south. See, you guys help me out tonight. Oh, who's this? This is Pluto, the god of the underworld. And just in case you forgot, you're in an underground passageway. So we're going to throw dust at Pluto. You throw the dust right into his eyes. He screams in terror and disappears through the tunnels, howling. Yeah, I should have taken a screenshot on that one, Jessica. You're right. Thank you, Ninja. That's exactly true. How would I know the difference between rain, rain, and rain? I'm in an underground passageway, guys. I'm going to move south. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead north and east. Let's go east. You're in an underground passageway. Paths lead west and east. East. Oh, wow. Look, a new color. You are in an underground passageway facing south. A path leads west and one leads south into a great wall of fire. Goodness gracious. Pour wine. Where? On self. Okay. South. Drenched with wine, you safely pass through the fire. The wine has dried. You are in an underground passageway. Paths lead south and east. There's a giant wall of fire directly in front of you. East. We're still in an underground passageway, but now it's on fire. Apparently not all wine is flammable. You are in an underground passageway. A path leads west. There is a large hole in the wall here. Go hole. Go hole. I am lost in the jungle. Go south. You're in a jungle. I'm gonna go west. We're back on the shore. You are on the beach of the Island of Storms. You see a cave in the distance to the north. Your ship is anchored off the shore. Go ship. Yes, the crew stayed on the boat. Kind of glad I'm just following an FAQ because it's taken a while. Though we're more than halfway through the game now. So on the island we got reins and a bridle. We also defeated Pluto and bargained with a dragon. Alright, we're going to go north. You're on the ocean. The Island of Storms is to the south of you. We're going north again. Oh yeah, we got a rock. You're on the ocean. We're going west. Oh, look at that. You're on the ocean. You see a passageway to the north. Missing a G. We're going north. This really does feel like Sea of Thieves. You're in a pass. High cliffs are to the east and west. Then I guess we're going north again. You hear a thundering avalanche behind you. Suddenly King Neptune rises from the ocean depths. Well, we're getting a screenshot of this. He has Trump hands. Yeah, you can. It's amazing how much all of these games have sort of will have fed into King's Quest. All right, you hear the rising of the ocean depths. I'm in the ocean. All right, so we're gonna pour water. Where? In ocean. As you pour the magic potion into the ocean, Neptune gasps and in a great upheaval plunges to the bottom of the sea. You're in the ocean. Go north. I'm lost in the ocean. I'm gonna go east. I'm lost in the ocean. I'm gonna go east again. Who can guess what's next? There we go. You've sailed into enchanted waters. You hear the wind. It seems to say something. Beware the sirens. E1, N1. You are on an ocean. You see the island of the sirens to the north. We're going north. The song of the sirens is drawing your ship toward the jagged rocks on shore. You are west of the island of the sirens. Hold wax. Okay, the wax is now soft. What do you want to do with it? Plug ears. You have put wax in the ears of all your men. Do you want some? Tie self. To what? To mast. Do you mean tie yourself to the mast? Yes. Okay. Bound to the mast, you are safe. The song of the sirens is terrifying, yet you struggle to go to them. They mimic loved ones who have passed on and repeat a rhyme. Many search, but none will find priceless treasure left behind. Prison steep, the keepers cruel, they built the key of Sepultul? You've drifted safely away from the island. You and your men assume your normal business and discard the wax. That was pretty cool. You're in the ocean. The island of the sirens is safely behind you. Okay. Time to sail some more. We're moving west. I'm lost in the ocean. Well, let's go north. I'm on an ocean. Not the ocean, just an ocean. I'm going to go west. Suddenly, the ocean grows unusually calm. You are wandering the ocean. You see an island to the north. Well, let's go north. Sepultul. I'm going to call the Donair place tomorrow and order a Sepultul and see what they say. This is a nice looking island. You are in an ocean. You see an island to the north. Well, let's keep going north then. This island's getting more and more detailed. Not really. You're not an ocean. You see an island to the north. North one more time. Man, look at this. This is getting impressive. You're offshore of a colossal island. That's pretty smart when you think about it. You've been able to see that island now for 3 screens before you actually get to the shore. So it really does establish that it's a big island. Right? Pretty smart. Love old game design. Oh, the crew's following me this time. You're on a small beach. The ocean is to your south. The jungle is too overgrown to see a clear path. Sepultul, the Brazilian thrash metal band. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, we're going north. My crew's following me. I am in a jungle. We're going north again. Crew is following me. I'm lost in a jungle. I'm going to go west. My crew's still following me. I'm in a jungle, going west again. My crew's following me. I'm in a jungle. you see a large clearing to the north. Well, let's go north. Your crew is following you. You're standing in some ruins. There is a large cage here. 7 seas. Apparently I know to say this. It must be on that note. As you speak the word, the skies thunder and the harpies scatter, fearing for their lives. My crew's following me. You're standing in some ruins. There is a large cage here. Open cage. The man is very grateful to you and offers you this enchanted mallet. Your crew is following you. He is very happy. Look at him. You're standing in some ruins. There's a large cage here. Get mallets. My crew is following me. I'm still standing in some ruins with a large cage here. Okay, we're going east. My crew's following me. Your men are getting very hungry and are starting to grumble. I think you better find some food. Alright. You're in a jungle. You see a clearing to the west. Well, we're going east because we just came from the clearing. My crew is following me. I'm in a jungle. Okay, we've gone east twice. We're going to go south. My crew is following me. You're in a dense jungle. There is a cave to the east. So we're going east. My crew's following me. You hear a sheep's cry from inside the cave. You're standing in front of a very large cave entrance. What could be in there? Let's go north and find out. My crew's following me. As you enter, you hear a loud laugh. A cyclops has come in and caught you pilfering his sheep. He blocks the opening with a giant boulder. Oh. I'm in a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Hang on. Alright, well, I'm going to give wine to the Cyclops. Cyclops takes the wine and samples it cautiously, then takes it down in one gulp and says, "This is good. What do you need to make me more?" My crew's following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. I need grapes. The Cyclops says, "I will return shortly," then leaves, blocking the entrance behind him. There's a small tree trunk on the floor. My crew is following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. What is the rest of that supposed to be? It just looks like a scribble. Get trunk. My crew is following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There is an exit to the south. Sharpen trunk. Using your wax sword, you sharpen the end of the tree trunk to a point and await the Cyclops' return. My crew is following me. I'm inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Look. It really does look that way, Froyog. You see nothing special. My crew's following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Look. You see nothing special. My crew is following me. The Cyclops returns and gives you grapes to make him wine with, then stands there impatiently. Wow, I mean, wine just doesn't happen overnight, dude. I need a carboy. I need an ancient Greek carboy. And a Costco. An ancient Greek Costco. Alright, well, I'm going to use the trunk. Where? In I. Oh, my crew's following me. A chariot boy, nice. You and your men plunge the sharpened tree into the Cyclops' eye. In a blind rage, he picks up the boulder and heaves it at you, but missing. He then stumbles out of the cave into the jungle. My crew's following me. A few sheep are following me. Wow, now I have crew and sheep following me. Oh, it's nice and green out there now. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Alright, let's see here. Let's make fire. These sheep are not long for this world. Using the flint and some wooden planks, you start a roaring fire. My crew is following me. My sheep are following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Yeah, good call, Closet Ninja. They're sheep. Of course they'll follow you. Bunch of sheeple. Wow, this is gonna get graphic, and I apologize. Kill sheep. With your sword, you kill the sheep and prepare them for eating. There are some dead sheep here. My crew is following me. There are some dead sheep here. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Alright, let's cook the sheep. You and your men roast the sheep over an open fire. My crew is following me. There are some cooked sheep here. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Eat sheep in front of the crew. Eat. Eat sheep. Did I already eat the sheep? I can't remember. You and your men gorge yourselves on roast mutton. Completely satisfied, you continue on. My crew is following me. You're inside a gigantic cave. There's an exit to the south. Alright, let's get out of here. My crew is following me. You're standing in front of a very large cave entrance, south again. My crew is following me. How many times have I said that tonight? You are in a dense jungle. East. My crew is following me. You're stumbling through the jungle. North. My crew is following me. There is a band of skeletons here. Ooh, scary. This is Sea of Thieves. You're in a large clearing. Excuse me. Well, here comes another thing that I probably should have known had I looked at some of the things I got. E-C-E-E-L-F. Oh, Fleece. The chest vibrates slightly, then the lid pops open. My crew is following me. There is a band of skeletons following me. You are in a large clearing. I'm going to the next time I play with him, Scoop Joey. Get sword. I don't see it here. My crew is following me. My band of skeletons is following me. I'm in a large clearing. Use sword? Look, chest. So there's an enchanted sword here. There we go. Get sword. My crew is following me. My band of skeletons is following me. You are in a large clearing. Now I'm going to use sword. No, yeah, right. Use sword, yes. Using the magical sword, you quickly hack the skeletons to pieces. Their bones turn to dust and blow away. My crew is following me. Scoop Joey. God. Skeleton says, my eyes are up here when you type look chest. Alright, moving east. My crew's following me. You're in a jungle. There are cliffs far off to the north. Okay, we're going to go north. My crew's following me. I don't know about you, but that's not getting old. You are in a jungle. There's a cliff just ahead of you. I'm going to go north again. My crew is following me. You hear a horse's neigh nearby. Who called the Pegasus thing? You're in front of an unclimbable cliff. Am I going to leave my crew behind now? Apparently, now I use the word supple tool. You hear a deafening roar. Then the cliff opens before you. My crew is following me. You're in front of an unclimbable cliff. Well, let's do north. North. We're going to move Chris north. There is a loud rumble and the cliff closes forever. Forever? That seems like a long time. My crew stayed behind. You're in a small valley surrounded by steep cliffs. There's a tree here surrounded by giant thorns. Use mallet. I wonder if my crew will ever come back. As you strike the chain with the enchanted mallet, they both disappear. Well, I gotta take a screenshot of this, right? I'm not saving King Neptune. He kind of sucked. Alright. There's a tree here, surrounded by giant thorns. Give bridle. Okay. Give reins. Oh wow, they actually appeared on him. Ride Pegasus. Hey BC Terps, thanks for the subscription. Please pick something from the streaming list for a future Thursday night stream. Ride Pegasus. As you mount Pegasus, he takes off with a great leap, flying you over the thorns and sets down next to the tree. You're in a small valley next to a tree. That's the Fleece. Get Fleece. Now we're going to ride Pegasus again. and leave our crew behind. Pegasus swiftly leaps into the air, carrying you safely home to the king, then leaves, while your crew follows by sea. Ah, look at that. My crew made it. You're outside of the king's castle, facing west. We're gonna go west. You're in the entry hall of the king's castle. There's a guard here. There's an exit to the east. Talk guard. The guard asks, "Are you Ulysses?" Yes. Good. The king is expecting you. I will escort you. You're in the king's throne room, standing before his majesty. Give Fleece. Here we go. The king delightedly takes the fleece. He awards you a kingdom of your own, very much like King's Quest, and 300 bags of gold. Congratulations. You have successfully completed Ulysses and the Golden Fleece and are hereby declared a level 2 adventurer. Thank you for playing Ulysses and the Golden Fleece. And there it is. High-res adventure number 4, Ulysses and the Golden Fleece. That was all of it. Nice job. I mean, I followed my FAQ, but thank you. So, hey, since we're here, and we've got some time to kill, and, you know, we've got a lot of time to kill. I don't know that I'm going to start another game right now, but I will get this adventure, or get the stream list updated. Yeah, that was pretty lighthearted. You're right. Okay. So who do we have tonight that requested games? We had Scoop, Jessica, Mook, and was it Scoop Joey? And I know Scoop Joey was Golf Story. And I know Mook was Apex, and Scoop Jessica was Corpse Killer. Did I get that right? And I don't believe BC Terps picked anything yet. Sweet. Okay, so that was a good time, right? That was fun. Hang on, I'm just sort of fixing all this up here. So, excuse me. Oh, Samurai Showdown 2. Thank you. You guys can watch me be terrible at fighting games for an hour and a half that night. So hey, that means that tomorrow night we're hopefully going to finish Mega Man 8. And before we move on to Mega Man 9, I actually want to play a little bit of Mega Man Soccer. I got that running, got it working. So we're going to be playing that tomorrow night as well. And then again, before we move on to Mega Man 9, we'll be picking up Mega Man and Bass on the Super Nintendo. A repro card I have. Oh god, Fighting Street. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, tomorrow night is the end of Mega Man 8 and probably Mega Man Soccer. Thursday night is... Keenad, would you like me to skip Rocket Knight Thursday night since you're not going to be here? I can move on to Faxanadu from Closet Ninja. Let me know in the chat. So yeah, Thursday night's going to be either Rocket Knight Adventures or Faxanadu, depending on what Keenad says in the next few minutes. And then next Monday, we'll be moving on to the next adventure game, which is going to be another high-res adventure, number 5, Time Zone is the plan. We're only 2 more of these high-res adventure games, and then we're going to be into King's Quest, which was 1984. We're still in 1981 right now. You've noticed we're doing a little bit of a chronological thing here, so hopefully you've been enjoying that. Okay, Keenad, that's cool. So, yes, I will be doing Rocket Knight Adventures on Thursday night. So tomorrow night, Mega Man 8, Mega Man Soccer, Thursday night, Rocket Knight Adventures. Monday night is, I just said it and I've completely forgotten it already. Monday night is Time Zone. High-Res Adventure number 5. Sierra's only game from 1982. I'm going to call it a night then, everybody. Thank you so much. Remember, I'll do this real quick. We are here to raise money for Extra Life. Here is the donation link in the chat one more time. We're at $1,900 raised this year. Remember, when we get to $2,000, we're going to have a special weekend stream marathon of Shinobi games is next up. And then, of course, remember, any subscriptions or cheers in the channel can also select games, and that also goes to Extra Life. Thank you, Scoop Jessica. Thank you, Scoop Joey. Thank you, BC Terps, and thank you, who was the other person who subscribed tonight? Mook. Thank you, Mook, for the resub as well. Really appreciate you guys. Love you guys hanging out. So much fun. I really enjoy playing these games. I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow night. Have a great one. See ya.